Dre Spec the Boxing here with another video. As always, like, comment, subscribe, show your boy some love. Yeah, Dre Spec the Boxing here with another one. Man, it's going to be easy, man. I ain't going to try to take too much time on this video. I want to say that I respect all the backtrackers, all the people who looked at the Errol Spence fight, seen how dominant and how skillful this guy was, how much he made this a one-sided fight. These were 2 pound for pound guys getting in a ring together, and it didn't even look competitive. It didn't even look, you know what I mean, interesting. Like Errol Spence said at the end, it was a boring fight for him just to outbox this guy, just to show people that he could outbox him. Man, it was just a extremely one-sided fight. Errol landed when he wanted to land, stayed in range when he wanted to be in range, and then back out of range. And then later in the fight, as Mikey wore down, he just walked him down and beat the hell out of him. All right, but I want to say shout out to Tim Bradley. Shout out to Tim Bradley, man. If you guys get a chance, you go look up the interview. I don't have an interview, but it was Tim Bradley backtracking, basically saying, you know what I mean, giving the praise to Errol Spence. Also commending Mikey for still taking the challenge or whatever. But like he said, you know, he was wrong. And how great Errol Spence's performance was. Giving him nods, saying that he showed him skills that he didn't have. And it was just giving him the praise for the things that he did do in the ring, unlike other backtrackers who are making, who are now making excuses for why Mikey lost. Saying he should have never been there. Like it's the shit that we already knew would have happened. But it's also the guys who say, oh no, it wasn't Mikey. Mikey ain't the one that beat him. Nah, it's Terrence Crawford, another small guy from 135 pounds coming up to 147. You think just because he fought at 140, but he started off at 135. That's a very small guy too. So if you think that he coming up here to beat up on Errol Spence, you got another fucking thing coming too. So man, I don't see anybody in the 147 beating Errol Spence. But again, I'm gonna try to shorten this video up. Also, I want to say shout out to Robert Garcia, man, who also did a video in which he said that he commends Errol Spence for all the work that he did and the way that he went about handling the fight, the way he fought. It wasn't what they thought how he thought he was gonna fight. He showed him skills that he didn't know he had. He also said that he, in his opinion, beat the best fighter that Robert Garcia has ever had. And he said Mikey was simply my best fighter that I've ever had. And he, you know, single-handedly, one-sidedly beat my fighter. You know what I mean? And it was just, he said it wasn't a moral victory that he gave Mikey. He said it was more so of letting him finish the 12 rounds, was just letting him finish it for his own psychological, self. You know what I mean? He didn't want to go down and he didn't want to stop him. So like I even predicted, I told you, if he's not hurt to the point where it seems like he's taking too much internal damage, I think there was no other way that fight would have got stopped unless the referee stopped it. And the referee didn't stop it. Robert didn't stop it, which if he was smart, he probably would have stopped to save his fighter some rounds, because there's no way that Mikey was going to win the fight. So seeing that he wasn't going to win the fight, it would have been easy to just go ahead and stop him. He didn't need to take any more punishment tonight. It was a one-sided fight. He didn't win one round. And nobody's opinion, and I'm sure not in Robert's opinion, and by that 9th round, I think I would have stopped the fight 9th or 10th round. When I seen him taking a punishment he did not need to take. The one too many shots that he did not need to take. But I do commend them guys for coming back out and really giving a honest assessment after the fight of Errol Spence, and how skillful he is, how much they didn't, you know, how much good work he did up in the ring. And that's the type of energy that I can respect. When somebody say, hey, look, man, I was predicting it was going to go this way. I was seeing it's going to go this way, but now I see the light. Hey, this guy's a lot more skilled than I gave him credit for. And these are some of the words that was coming out of Tim Bradley and Robert Garcia's mouth. but basically saying that this guy is the best at 147, or one of the best to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? But he is probably the most skilled at 147, if not the most skilled. So that's all I got for you. This Dre Spector Boxing. I just wanted to send a shout out to Tim Bradley and Robert Garcia for actually calling a spade after the fight. And it's not that they changed their viewpoint of Mikey, because Mikey is a great fighter. It's just Errol Spence is an even greater fighter. All right, that's all I got for y'all. Dre Spector, and I'm out.